Do you want to see what I bought in Home Bargains? In my last video, I took you for a little come shop with me and found loads and loads of goodies. And while I only technically went in for laundry products and a little look at the Easter goodies, I have bought quite a lot of stuff. I am Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now let's take a look at what I bought in Home Bargains. Now, before we get started, I've got to give a shout out to my trolley bags, which I love. I get asked about these all the time. And every time I go shopping, I mean, like B&M, Home Bargains, anywhere like that, the people at the checkout are always like, wow, these are so cool. These are so organised. So they roll up into a really easy, like, roll that stores in the boot of my car. And then I just pop them on the edge of the trolley. And then when I get to the checkout, roll them across the trolley, put all the bits and pieces in, and then they un-velcro to go in the boot of my car. And then I'll just roll them all up when I finish putting all of this stuff away. So if you want to get your hands onto those, I shall link them below. Anyway, where shall we start? Okay, let's start with some of these bags, because then I will have somewhere to put all the other stuff that is currently all over the floor in my office as I'm showing it to you, so that I can tidy up a bit as I go. But long term, the plan is to use these to store things in the attic. I have very similar bags to this, these large storage bags that I used to buy from Jojo when the children were little, and I just picked some of those up when I was shopping there. I don't always see them everywhere, and they're super handy. I use them for storing Christmas decorations, dressing up, lots of seasonal stuff that needs to go up and down the attic. So I'm not exactly sure what I need to store in these, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of things. I used to use these on top of our wardrobes. What were they called? Pax wardrobes from IKEA when I had those in the last house. Now we've got built-in wardrobes in this house, and all the kind of junk gets hidden behind sliding doors, which makes me happy. If you've got that space on top of wardrobes and you're really desperate for storage, these bags can be useful. I used to actually store bedding in them, I believe, in the old house on top of the old wardrobes. Is that right? Is that what I used to store in them? Sounds like something I might have done. Let's open this up, put that over there, put the bits I've bought into there, shall we? Where shall we start? Should we start with Easter? There is quite a lot of Easter stuff. So, first Easter item I've got is this, upside down apparently, craft item box. Now, guys, you know, if you've been here for a while, and if not, I'm gonna let you into a secret now. I'm not a crafty mum, I'm not a Pinteresty mum. I'm so bad at arts and crafts. I'm so out of my comfort zone with arts and crafts, but my children love it. They just love it, and I wish I was better at it for them. So the best thing I can do is buy kits and put them in front of them and they go mad, because I'm just not creative enough to manage the crafty myself, sadly. So in here we've got loads of different bits. Pipe cleaners, glitter glue, googly eyes, some cards, I think. Is this for making cards? Oh, we go. We can see on the back all some ideas of things that they could make for Easter. So this will be a nice little thing to do over the Easter holidays. Those twirly carrots look good, don't they? They look kind of easy. They look like something even I could manage. Okay, we're going to make twirly carrots. Excellent. Next, I bought this. It's a corduroy bunny with no eyes. I, in fact, I'm hard about picking one of these up. Clearly absent-mindedly put one in a trolley, and then decided halfway around the shop I was going to go back for them. Went back, got another one, and then I realised I had two. So I did end up leaving one at the checkout, and I've just got the one now. It says it's a springtime medium Easter bunny, but it's kind of cute. I just thought maybe he could sit, she could sit, it could sit in my office, just, you know, in the back when we decorate for Easter. Make sure you are subscribed with bell notifications on, because there will be some sort of vlog coming up very soon where we get out all the Easter bits. So we'll be decorating with the Easter things you can see here in this haul, but also getting down all the Easter things from the attic, setting up our little display. It's always loads of fun. The children always love it, and they just go wild, getting all creative and Eastery. Is Eastery a word? I think I say that every year. I'm pretty sure it's not a word. Then I spotted this as soon as we walked into Home Bargains and absolutely loved it. Envisaged it filled with mini eggs, perhaps, out on my kitchen countertop. It's just gorgeous and lovely. I had to have one. But then I saw this, which is a springtime bunny jar. So I figured maybe one could go in the kitchen filled with eggs, something like that, and the other one could go on display on the shelves in the playroom, because at the moment there are kind of neutrally things up there, but we decorated those shelves for Halloween, we decorated them for Christmas, so I think we're going to need an Easter display in the playroom as well. Then back to some crafty bits. I bought some Easter bonnets. Now, Zara's favourite colour is purple, Bella's is pink, so these were absolute no-brainers. I don't know if William's going to want to make an Easter bonnet. I'm guessing no, but if he does, that's a cowboy hat. He's probably not going to be interested at all in doing that, but equally I didn't want to leave him out. So if not, the girls can decorate that as an Easter hat for Daddy of 4. That's a good idea, isn't it? And I got this Easter wreath, which I'm rather thrilled with. It's so cute and pretty. It's got sort of artificial greenery on it and cute little pastel eggs, flowers. It doesn't have a hooky loopy thing, so maybe I'll have to string one of those on. I don't know if that's going to be sturdy enough for a front door wreath thingy. I'm not sure. Or does that need to be an indoor one? What do we reckon? Will that withstand the elements, or do I just hang it on a hook indoors? Because maybe that would be the answer. And then some more crafty bits. These definitely look like they would do well on top of the Easter bonnets, or maybe in the Easter display that we put underneath the TV each year. That could work too. Then I got 2 packs of these hanging eggs. I thought we could either hang them on my twig tree that I use for decorating each year, although I do obviously have some sort of eggs I've used in previous years. But what we could do is snip the ribbons off them and dot them around in a decorative kind of way. Like maybe I could stuff the coloured eggs into there, so it's just sort of pastel eggs showing through, and put that on the shelf. Would that look cute? I wouldn't even have to snip the hanging ribbons off really, so I've got that as an option to hang them places other years. Or maybe we could string them up somewhere. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to use these for, to be honest. Other than hanging on an Easter tree, answer in the comments, what inspired me? What can we use these eggs for? And then I may have gone a bit mad with how many decorative Easter jars I've picked up. Oops. This is a set of 2 decorative Easter jars that I've only seen in the shop, in the box. So let's take a look at them. Ooh, they're all wrapped nicely. Oh, it's so cute. It's got little bunny ears on top. And let's see. Oh, these are really sweet. Oh, that's adorable. I mean, did I need them? No. Are they adorable? Absolutely. Now, they would be cute maybe with some of those eggs inside. What do you think? Maybe fill that with these eggs and make it a colourful... I don't know, we're just going to have to experiment when it comes to decorating for Easter time soon, which will be very soon. Then I got these Easter shaped marshmallows with little bunnies and chicks, which again would look cute in one of these jars. And then I picked up this platter. I think what I intended to do was put one load of craft stuff back and pick this up instead, but never mind, whoops. This is a craft platter of Easter goodness. So it's kind of foam shapes of eggs to colour in. Obviously the children are off for 2 weeks over Easter. We have got a little mini break to a UK theme park booked. So if you love kind of vlogs like that, make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications on so you don't miss that. But there will also be a lot of time where we're at home. So I'm really hoping the weather will be good and they can spend lots of time in the garden. But if there are rainy days, then at least I've got lots of craft activities for the children to do. And to be honest, if it's a nice day, then they can do craft activities in the garden. What better place for doing icky, sticky activities than outside? Then I picked up a bar of this mini egg chocolate, which is basically like someone has taken a hammer, smashed up mini eggs and then hidden it inside a bar of dairy milk. What I want to do is break this up into little pieces in a bowl and eat it at my desk. Will I do that? Possibly. Then I got these cute little bunnies, which may end up on the Easter bonnets or may just end up on our Easter display. And then, yes, I picked up some of these Haribo jelly bunnies. We tried these in the airport on the way to our Disneyland Paris trip recently, and they were delicious. They're kind of like the jelly babies that you get in the Haribo, is it Super Mix? Nothing like the Bassett's jelly babies, which are kind of dusty. And by dusty, I mean it's like an icing sugar, isn't it? But the crispy, let me know if you're with me here. They're not really crispy, but you know, they've got like a harder coating. Not hard because they're soft. Right, I'm not coming across very well here. Do you know what I mean? A matte coating? I don't know, is that the best way to describe it? But normal jelly sweets are just jelly, aren't they? These have got like a matte, slightly harder, yet still soft coating. This is why I'm not a food critic. And then I have got some of these Easter egg hunt kind of themed bags of sweets, which maybe we'll do our own Easter egg hunt. Maybe I will send to the Easter Bunny to bring for the children for an Easter egg hunt. By the way, in case you're wondering, all of my videos are filmed with a view that my children may watch them at any time. So hi kids, if you're watching. They're probably not, but you never know, do you? You never know. Oh, and then we've got these to try. Are these going to be any good, guys? These are M&Ms. I love that they're kind of pastel-y. M&Ms are normally primary coloured. Clearly it's going to make no difference to the taste. These are egg-shaped. They'll probably taste exactly like M&Ms, but I thought they were really cute. And then I picked up some more of these chocolate eggs, which again are ideal for egg hunts. Also some of these little foil bunnies. They would also look cute in some of these jars. Well, that's one bag. 1 out of 4. Okay, 5. 1 bag out of 5 down. Then I got a fair bit of Easter cakey food type stuff, some of which we've had before, some of which we have not. These are lemon and raspberry mini Battenbergs. Had those before, loved them. And then we've got a mini egg chocolate gatto, which obviously we've had one of these at some point before. Apparently it serves 8. I doubt it's going to last more than 1 serving, even with just 5 of us at home. Then I got a pack of these cream egg chocolate cakes, which again, we've had those before and they were yummy. And then we've got these, which we really love, French Fancies, the Mr. Kipling. Although I always call them fondant fancies. Did they used to be called fondant fancies before? They're not, they don't say fondant fancies on them. I just always refer to them as fondant fancies. Anyway, the Mr. Kipling French fancies normally, but these are egg fancies. I assume they taste the same, but they just have got like the equivalent of a yolky bit and it's just food colouring. But I thought they're really cute anyway. Haven't tried them, but looking forward to. Right, on to a bit more food, but non-Easter food this time. So I did pick up some weekend cereal, as I pointed out in store. This is very similar to the Lucky Charms type stuff that I only ever buy for the children when I go to like a B&M Home Bargains thing. I never seem to get it like within our normal supermarket shop. They call it weekend cereal because they only ever let them have it Saturday and Sunday to kind of ration it, because let's face it, it's just sugar, isn't it? Every now and again it's a treat. It's not going to hurt. It wouldn't be a trip to B&M, Home Bargains, any of those types of shops. What are they called, by the way? Are they homeware shops? They're not supermarkets. They sell food, so they're not just homeware. What is the category of that type of store? You know, the kind of store I love to go and browse in that's just got a bit of all the good stuff. I don't know. What is it called as a category? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, you know the type of shop I mean, but it would not be a visit to said shop without picking up some strawberry and some mint skinny whips, because I flipping love them. However, the double chocolate ones, are they going to be any good? Am I going to love them? I don't know. To be honest, whenever I've tried any of the flavours that are not these two, I've always been disappointed. Will it be the same with the double chocolate? I don't know. Place your bets down below. Then crisp-wise, out of the large selection, I ended up opting for Discos because they literally remind me of school discos as a child. These were the crisps served in school discos in primary school. And Pom Bears because they're always really popular with my children. Then for after-school snacks, I actually picked up breakfast bars. Yes, I always have breakfast bars in stock, but the children very rarely eat them at breakfast time. So I've got Rice Krispies and Frosties, as well as a pack of Belvita and a pack of Winders. So while these are all kind of marketed as breakfast products, they definitely fall into the after-school snack kind of category. I used to have a system where I would bring after-school snacks for the children and they'd say, have you got snacks? Have you brought snacks? Literally, they wouldn't be like, hi mummy, how was your day? They'd be like, have you brought snacks? So now what we do is I have put a basket of snacks that they can reach in the kitchen and they choose and pack their own after-school snack, and it is a game changer. It is a game changer. Now, did you bring snacks is not the first thing they say to me after school. I mean, sometimes it's hold my bag so I can get my snack from it, but you know, change is as good as the rest. Also in the after school snacks category, I got some of these yogurt flakes, or yogurty flakes as the children call them. And then for my husband, I got some salted peanuts because he loves those, and these caramel wafer biscuits. I don't like these at all. I don't see the point in them. But he loves them, so I picked them up. Then some random bits and then home items to show you. So I did get this hairbrush, mainly because the girls use hairbrushes from my dressing table, and sometimes I'm brushing my hair in the mornings, and both of the girls want to brush their hair simultaneously to me, so we've all got hairbrushes going on at the same time. I thought they would love this really super sparkly one, and it's kind of a nice paddle brush that is, okay, I could probably take it off the packaging before brushing it, but is, as suspected, a really easy brush to go through hair and get out knots without tears. Then I got a new home card, which I thought was a bargain, 29p, because a family member has just moved house and I thought that card was sweet. Then I did pick up this biscuit tin, which I am going to give as a gift. It is just so pretty. It's the kind of thing that once you've finished putting biscuits in it, it's too nice for biscuits. It needs to be for like pretty stationery or I don't know what, but it is just adorable. Stinking adorable. Then the thing I actually went in for, which is a mega pack of these pods. As I mentioned when I was actually in store, then it seems that the boxes of these pods seem to be moving from the plastic boxes onto the more cardboardy, eco-friendly, easy to recycle boxes. Whether these mega packs will move over as well or they'll stay in this more plasticky packaging remains to be seen. Obviously, I picked the pink scent. I like things that are not just pink, but smell pink. The only thing is, regardless of the smell or the colour of the outer packaging, all the pods are purple. Then I got this pack of Bug bath bombs for my birthday party box. My birthday party box is for when children get invited to a birthday party and they need to reach for a gift. So rather than buying a gift every time the children get invited to a party, I shop for gifts I think my children would like. I put them in the birthday party box and then the children pick a gift for their friends out of these kind of pre-selected things. It allows me to pick up things when they're at a good price and find things when I see good things as opposed to when I actually need things, and it just saves me quite a lot of hassle and last minute panic when parties come around, which is quite a lot when you've got children in primary school. And I got this pot of the pink stuff for whiter whites. I went through a whole one of these before, and obviously if I've gone all the way through something and it's empty, then getting another one is a good idea. Now, normally I find whitening powders have a very bleachy smell, and this I found didn't have that kind of bleachy stench, which is why I liked it. I tend to use it on my bedding, which is white, and it came out smelling like the laundry detergent as opposed to smelling bleachy, which is why I quite preferred this over the other powder that I bought previously. Then I ended up buying some Zoflora. I often end up buying the, what's it called? Fabulosa, because it is a lot cheaper. But I've got to be honest, the smell isn't as fragrant or long lasting as Zoflora, also I've found. The smells are nice and they're very fruity and sweety, but the Linen Fresh is absolutely my favourite. That being said, I also picked up some of this rhubarb and cassis to try because I really like the smell of, I think, is it called pink rhubarb? The floor cleaner that I use from Method. So I thought I'd give that a go. Then I picked up this hand cream and emery board as a little gift for a family member. Thought that was really super sweet. And I got this hand sanitizer gel for my panda loving sister. I thought that was adorable, and she can clip it on her bag and look at the panda and remember how much she loves pandas every time she needs to sanitize her hands. Then I got some of this dry shampoo. I actually got 2 of this kind and 1 of this kind. Now this kind, I have tried the actual dry shampoo before and I found it really, really good. This collab, whenever it's on offer, I will pick it up. There's one that smells apparently like unicorns. I don't know what a unicorn smells like, but that's how it's branded. And there's another, maybe 2 different scents I've tried from them, and I've liked both. More than anything, I found it's done really well in my hair. It's not made it too kind of full and white like a ghost, like I'm one of the happy haunts in the Haunted Mansion in Disney. Whichever dry shampoo, I tend to use it before bed anyway, so it kind of works through my hair. But I find this brand, I don't have to do that. I can just spray it directly in my hair if it's feeling a bit icky but not quite ready to be washed, and it's definitely my favourite. The question is, will we like the smell? I hope so, because I just bought 2. It smells perfectly nice. It smells kind of like a body spray from the 90s. It smells a lot like a body spray from the 90s. Is that what it's called? Body spray from the 90s? It's called Exotic. What were they called? Impulse body sprays. I was flipping obsessed with those when I was in school. I always had a bottle, like a canister of Impulse body spray in my bag. As an early teen, it was a must. And then this Got to Be, which I went for the extra volume. It's supposed to be like a really nice hair brand, although I must admit I've not tried much of their stuff. Have you? And do you like it? That one smells nice, but smells a bit more hairspray-ish. Hairspray-ish? It smells a bit more like hairspray. It's perfectly nice. The question is, which one will actually make my hair feel cleaner? when it isn't really that clean. Well, I've made a terrible mess in here now and waffled an awful lot, but thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications on for the little decorate with me for Easter and like Easter vlogs and all that kind of goodness coming up. More videos for you to enjoy on screen now. I shall see you in one of those over there. Mwah. Bye guys.